Yeah. So I was
Okay.
saying, yeah.
We can start.
So we are now in Ashur. This was the spiritual capital of the old Assyrian kingdom, like the old Assyria. That during the whole of Assyrian history, until the time when they were destroyed by the Babylonians and the Medes in the 7th century BC, this was like the most important sacred place they had. Like they came here for celebrations. Here was the main temple of the main god of ancient Assyria, Assur. That was the name of the city, the name of the god, and the name of the country.
Wow.
And the kings, they came here for New Year and for all kinds of other celebrations. There were so many temples here. There were like 3 ziggurats and many other temples, many palaces, because this was an extremely important place for like Assyrian history. Like Rome is important for Catholicism, for Europe.
Until now, we do the celebration.
Yeah, exactly. Celebrations now, they are like Christian celebrations, of course, so they're not the same, but still, you can like lower the videos a bit high. So it's yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah. So you can think of this city, Ashur, like the Rome for Assyrians.
Romanian.
Like Rome city, you know,
Roma.
like the Vatican.
Vatican,
This
Rome.
was like the Vatican
Wow.
for the ancient Assyrians, because it was
But
the
Vatican
seat.
still to now we can use it to visit.
Yeah, and people don't come here to pray for Ashur because no one believes in Ashur anymore. But that was it. He was, you know, the ancient Assyrians and the ancient people of Mesopotamia, they believed that the gods were living in the sky, but they were also living in the temples.
Wow.
The temple, the zikurat, and the temple of the gods, both of them, the people thought they were like temporary rooms for the gods. You know, like iqama, you can see iqama,
yeah.
like for breastfeeding. The gods wanted to come down to earth, they came into the temple. And so that's why it was extremely important, this place for them, because this was like the house of the gods.
If you can speak a little bit Arabic about it.
لا.
لا. It's hard for you.
I cannot,
It's
like,
up to
I
you.
can
If you
say,
want to speak Italian, no problem.
هناك
هناك.
المعبد الأشوري. الأشورية القديمة، المعبد الأشور، المعبد إشتر، المعبد النبو، الإشتر اللاهي war, the goddess of war. How do you say?
قد إله الحرب.
إله الحرب، إلهة الحرب.
إله قد.
Then the god of knowledge, Nabu, which like knowledge. I know it in like
إله
the god of writing. إله
الكتابة.
إله الكتاب, yes, kinda. And they also had a temple here and many others. And also it was like actually a very big city, because people here were living with their houses. Just here we have some old houses here. Just I think they were either houses or parts of a palace, late palace. But all of here they were like in a very crowded city with 2 circles of walls, because it was very important in terms of commerce, because it was right on the Tigris, and so like boats coming from the south of Mesopotamia, from Babylonia, and the southern even cities, they come north. They on the route to Anatolia, or like to the north of to Urartu, to the mountains in Armenia, what is now Armenia, and so on. They had to pass by Ashur, so it was the first city of Assyria in this term. So it was a really important place, also in terms of economy and so on. And yeah, and then it was destroyed, like when you know, like all empires and kingdoms, they have a beginning, they have an end. So at some point in like at the end of the 7th century BC, the Medes, you know, the people coming from the east, from what is now Zagros, the Zagros mountains, and the Babylonians coming from the south.
From the east to south.
Yeah, the Mada, you know Mada? Do we call Mada in Arabic maybe?
ماذا؟
Medes, the Kurdish people, sometimes they were their ancestors.
عمادية.
Maybe like some people who lived, Iranic people who lived in the Zagros mountains. And then you have like in the south Babylonians, and they rebelled against Assyria and they started destroying cities. They came here and they were like assaulting the gates of the city for a very long time. They put the city under siege, and they finally managed to enter the city and completely destroyed it. They killed everyone, almost everyone. They deported other people, and they looted the palaces, they looted the temples, they brought away the statues of the gods. and the city ended at that point.
Really
Not for a long time.
amazing story.
But not the end, because then slowly there were more people. It was not as badly destroyed as Nineveh, like in 612.
Nineveh? Or?
Nineveh was the capital, was where the kings of Assyria actually were living. And there was the last city that was destroyed during this campaign. In 612, they attacked Nineveh, they destroyed Nineveh, killed everyone, and like that never existed anymore. Nineveh stopped to exist. Like Nimrud, they other cities. But Ashur, after some time, people started coming back, and they started rebuilding the city a little bit.
Not
some parts here, some parts down there in the new town.
Not for just one queen, queen by queen, like.
Yeah, I mean they were not even kings.
For example, like
this.
for Egyptian.
Yeah.
They have the queen one by one. Queen first.
King, yeah.
First king, he have a same name. The second king.
Yeah,
name,
I know. Yeah,
in
ancient Assyria it was like this. We have kings like this, like Sargon the first, Sargon the second, and so on. Not that many, but we have the same name, very recurring. But after Assyria, there were no kings anymore in Assur. It was just a city, part of a bigger kingdom. Like there came the Achaemenids in Achaemenid times during the Persian rule. The city started slowly to gain some importance again. It was starting to get bigger again. People were rebuilding the city. In the Seleucid times, like Seleucids, I don't know how you call it in Arabic. The city had a new like.
Sargon.
No.
Akkadi?
No, much less. Sargon Akkadi is like millennia earlier. I mean like the Greek kings. You know, like Iskander.
Iskander.
After Iskander, there were a series of there was a Greek dynasty ruling from
I don't
Seleucia.
I don't know about the history more than just I like to know, but I don't know very little information. Thank you for this information.
It's okay, it's fine.
Thank you
And
very
just,
much.
Yeah.
So, can you say your name? You're from?
So I'm Ludo from Italy. I'm a student of archaeology in Italy. So my words are just nothing. I actually don't do very much archaeology. I mostly do philology. So, and actually maybe I say some wrong things about these places. I just.
He's a bank for information of history of Assyrian. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.